Peaceful anti-fascism. Why we need gentleness more than anger today. Translated with deepl.com, free version. An appeal to all our contemporaries. Introduction. The future does not need fists. Anti-fascism begins with a promise. No one should have to live in fear. Not because of their origin, skin color, language, religion, sexuality, or belief in a better world. But as we stand up against the poison of fascism, against hatred, exclusion, authoritarianism, and violence, many of us ask ourselves an uncomfortable question. Can I really fight violence without resorting to violence myself? We live in a world where the call for justice is often loud, angry, and charged. But this is precisely where the turning point lies. A just struggle is only just if it is fought with just means. Anger, powerlessness, frustration, but what comes next? It is understandable that many people are angry. The reality in many countries shows that right-wing extremists are marching again. People are being threatened, attacked, even murdered, just because they're different. State institutions are failing or looking the other way. The police and judiciary often turn a blind eye to the right wing. In this powerlessness, violence can seem like a solution, a quick, tangible expression of control, of fighting back. But this is a dangerous illusion. The real victory over fascism is not its death, but its irrelevance. Because as soon as we start to mirror violence, even if it is meant to be just, we lose something valuable. Our credibility, our vision, our future. What does it mean to fight peacefully? Peaceful anti-fascism does not mean being silent. It does not mean putting up with everything, nor does it mean avoiding conflict. It means being braver than hatred, being smarter than violence, and being more human than the system we want to overcome. We do not fight to destroy, we fight to connect. Peaceful resistance can be powerful, loud, creative. It can obstruct, interrupt, block, disrupt, without hurting anyone. Am I part of the problem? An invitation to self-reflection. Perhaps the most important question on our journey is, does anyone need to be afraid of me? Whether in activism, everyday life, online, or in personal relationships, we are all part of a system in which fear too quickly becomes the norm. But what if we break this pattern? What if our goal is not only to live safely, but also to ensure that no one feels threatened by us? How can I live my life successfully and at the same time as harmlessly as possible? This is not a sign of weakness, it is the true symbol of strength. What keeps many people from pacifism? Some believe pacifism is naive, or powerless, or apolitical, but the opposite is true. Pacifism is radical because it refuses to play the game of violence, because it breaks the vicious circle of tit for tat, because it creates new possibilities where before there was only struggle. The anti-fascist struggle must be as clear as water and as soft as grass, and at the same time as powerful as the tide. Strategies for gentle resistance. What does that look like in concrete terms? Education and awareness. Show why violence contradicts your own values. Civil disobedience. Sit-ins, creative actions, music, theater. These are more irritating than a baton. Communication on equal terms, even within your own scene. Those who shame or intimidate others repeat the pattern of oppression. Self-control and emotional intelligence. Transform anger into energy, into art, into action, into connection. Do you want to tell the children of tomorrow that you punched someone for a good cause, or that you overcame violence for them? To all contemporaries, this appeal is for you. Anti-fascism is not just a political stance, it is a life choice for respect, for equality, for a world without fear. No matter where you stand, no matter what you call yourself, if you stand up for human rights, you are part of this movement. And perhaps now is the moment when we become not louder, but clearer, not harder, but softer, not more uncompromising, but more conscious. An anti-fascist world is a world where no one has to be afraid. Final thoughts. The gentle heart is not a weakness, it is our revolution. We are on the threshold of a new era. The year 2038 is approaching, a symbolic gateway to another world. Do we want to bring violence there, or peace? Those who kill hatred become its disciples, but those who disarm it become free. Let us walk this path together, fearless, but not frightening, clear but not harsh, strong through gentleness.